Hopefully I have sound today, because that's been my issue last couple days. No sound. Come on. I'm live. Why aren't I showing I'm live on YouTube? All right, one more. Hi, what's up? Can you guys hear me? Because for. Okay, good, good. Oh no! Why not? You got something going on today, or are you at school? Hello, Luna. Why isn't it showing up on my thing? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, cats, but I we got home and I couldn't. We didn't have a time. I didn't have time to do anything because Crystal and I were chilling out. So I'm sorry that I did not go live last night, but I can't always go. So I apologize. Crystal and I just kind of chilled out and rested again. Every Friday is a holiday. Okay, that's neat. And what up, Haru? That's kind of cool that every Friday, like, is it like a religious type thing or what? I did see your story on there. What post? The Vox posting or the Vincent showcase? I'm not doing that until later today. You guys have till today to get it in, to get your finished copies in and stuff. I did see it on this morning. I was watching a bunch of stuff on TikTok this morning a little bit ago. All of the people from around the world are freaking out because of how hot it is in America, is what I keep seeing. And I kind of think it's funny that everybody is like coming to our country for the World Cup right now, and they're freaking out because of how hot it is. They're like, "Oh my God, this is not right," or the weather's weird, or stuff like that. So I think that's kind of funny. All right, please be right, because for whatever reason I can't see my own YouTube. Why is this not working? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have a chance to do that. And Moses Stephan, what is your problem? Um, Let me see. I think I did. Oh, wow. No, I just now seeing it. That's awesome, Luna. I like that sketch and that you cut it out and everything like that. Ooh, zombie guy. Um, oh, puppy. I got to go through and look at all this. That's a really good sketch or drawing of yourself, though, like portrait wise, self portrait wise. I like that. I like the splattery type stuff on the face, like the freckle kind of look. It's not freckles, but I like the look. It's really cool. I've played soccer, but it's been a minute since I played soccer, and I don't watch soccer um, or anything. So I know the World Cup is going on right now, but I don't know much other than that the World Cup is going on right now. Um, so, and like I said, I seen this morning where all of the European people and people from around the world are freaking out about how hot it is and the rain and stuff in America, and I just think that's kind of hilarious that people always like you see it online all the time where people will complain about uh, the weather in their country, and then you look at your weather at your in your country, and you're like, what are they fucking complaining about? It's not that bad, you know. Like every time I ever see something about there's a heat wave somewhere, and then I see the temperature, I get that it's hot for your area, but in comparison to like the rest of the world, it's not that bad. Um, Hell yeah, that's awesome. Congrats, Vox. I mean, I guess I don't really do like a tutorial type thing. I just draw, and if people ask me about stuff, I will uh, do. For you, starts 3 p.m. What starts for you at 3 p.m., Haru? Moses Stephan. But I mean, I do like help people out when they ask me about certain art stuff and things. Like I've helped out a couple people with like drawing and certain character or ways of doing stuff, but I don't like. I'm not a tutorial teacher person as much. What are you doing, Ziggy? What up, Mooncat? How you doing? Oh, T Doc, Amazing Digital Circus. Yeah, I'm gonna start watching it probably tonight, maybe, or this weekend. So there you go, cats. I'll start watching it this weekend because I know Amazing Digital Circus is done this weekend, so I'll start watching it. And who knows? Because I watch it, I might do more art from Digital Circus. So we'll see. We'll see how that comes about. See you later. Bye, Vox. Have a good one. enjoy your time or your whatever you got going on today for your holiday Friday holiday. Bye. Have a good one. Early today. Anyway. What about where I'm from, Moses? I live in Las Vegas. Surprisingly, too, today, by the way, we've got less heat. It's only nine. It's only going to be 99 today in comparison. So I'm not sure what that is in Celsius right offhand, but it's not going to break 100 degrees today. So yay! It's going to be 99. So almost there, but. Thank you, Haru. And Moses, do anime or animation, like anime stuff or animate stuff. I've not done any animation. I just paint and draw. But like, I've not tried animation. A couple of my subscribers here that has Cats has done a couple animation things and stuff like that. So. I hope so. That would be amazing, Moses. I really do hope so. Let me restart my iPad real quick because something's not working right. Where's the power button? Oh, there it is up there. Sorry, waiting for my iPad to reload or restart. So can't look at whatever you posted in the community, unfortunately, right now, Luna. I guess I gotta turn the Wi-Fi on. Is my Wi-Fi messed up? This is not okay. Sorry, my iPad is being stupid, so why is that not giving me my... Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties right now. Why is this not? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get my everything to work, but nothing is like, my iPad is being stupid. So there, okay, so it's showing it on this one. Why isn't it? Okay. 1 second again. I've got to figure out why this is not working. Okay, that pisses me off. Oh, that's what you drew it from. Oh, that's cool. You look so mad in your picture, Luna. You look so mad. Or serious is what I should say. Well, your picture of you that you drew of you is really good. You did really, really, really well on that too. So awesomeness. That's actually looking kind of cool. I need... I understand. But other than you looking angry or serious in your picture, cute picture. And I'm not saying you need to smile or anything. You just look very serious in it, is all. I don't like this. This isn't right. So we need... Not that one. I think the whole telling a girl to smile thing because she would look so much prettier, blah blah blah, is always shitty. Because you don't tell dudes, hey man, if you smiled more, you'd be prettier. So like, never understood the whole telling a girl you should smile more, you'd be pretty. Just in that case, in your case, in that picture, you just looked very very serious. Oh, so I haven't watched any soccer. Hi, Crybaby, how you doing? I haven't watched any of the World Cup, honestly, Haru. Nothing. The only thing that I've seen about the World Cup recently is that people from around the world are bitching about how hot it is in America and stuff. They're freaking out about how hot it is, about the rain here, about the all that. And I kind of think that's amazing because you always hear people talking about, oh, it's not that bad. It's so much. It can't be that bad in America. It's 100 and something degrees today here, or it'll be 100 and something, almost 100 degrees today in Las Vegas. That's fucking hot. Tomorrow, I don't know what the temperature is, but it's probably going to be also hot. So I'm doing good. It is hot outside today too. It's not as bad as today as what it was yesterday. Yesterday it was like 104. So yeah, 47 in India. Holy shit! It was 41.111 here the other day. Um, I feel like someone is paying your mom to make me look ugly. What, Naru? What do you mean? 47. That means. Hey Google, what is 47 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
47 degrees Celsius is 116.6 degrees
Whoa.
Fahrenheit.
116. That's I have not, but I did hear about it and I need to read get back into reading Berserk as a manga, but I have not, but I did see something about it online yesterday about Guts is getting some like spiritual help kind of thing, and if he can use that, then he might be able to use his armor better and stuff. So yeah, I'm glad they finally got Berserk working out in the right aspect, though. I know part of the problem was when the guy who made Berserk died. Uh, People were like trying to figure out how to keep it going, and I saw yesterday. Oh, sorry guys, hit the my cord. I saw yesterday where they were talking about this last chapter that came out on how the guy that made it originally spent like 20 years trying to figure out how to write this chapter correctly. So I think that's pretty impressive in and of itself. Just that you'd spend that much trying analyzing and trying to fucking make the chapter right. But one thing I do like about the Guts anime, and I was talking about it yesterday during the live, is how much Guts and Griffith like flip the stereotypes in manga and anime of your protagonist being this like pretty boy character and like Griffith, and then your hero is this guy. Uh, that's very very. more American Western style. Like this guy looks more what's the word I'm looking for? Guts looks more like an American type action hero than a Japanese hero of any kind that you would see in manga and stuff. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if Gojo is overrated. I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen. Nice, you're on summer break. That's awesome. What up, Mika? How you doing? Thanks for joining. What up, Marvel? How you doing? Nice. Yeah, it's due today. So I'm going to extend it. You guys have till the end of my night tonight to get it in. So as long as you guys have it in before like Saturday morning is when I'll put the video out. I'll put the video out for the Sketch Vault showcase this month on Saturday. So you have all day today to finish your Vincences and stuff and get them in. Mika said something earlier about they're going to have theirs done soon, so I'm going to have it ready for it. I've already got some of your guys' images saved and all, so yay. Oh, I'm good. I'm good, Mika. See you later, Haru. What? He's not American. He's from Europe. Who are we talking about? I'm from America. I live in America. Well, if you can't come back, Haru, see you later. Give me 1 second. I gotta go grab something. What about Guts? Katie Craig, let what alien? Guts is from where? No, I'm here. I just had to go grab something real quick. Uh, Miyaka's in the chat. What is Miyaka's? Oh, Mika's. Oh. I've not fled. I just had to go get something real quick. Oh no, don't do this to me. I just opened this. So, for everybody that's out in the world that does watch the World Cup, is your country doing well in the World Cup? I don't know. Because, like I said, I have not watched any of the World Cup. The only thing I know is Haru told me a couple of days ago after the World Cup started that Mexico won in their matchup. Um, that's about all I know about the World Cup. So is your country doing well in the World Cup? Are you doing all right? Are you not doing good in as a, you know, sport team or what? Or do you even care? I know soccer is important to most of the world, but not really in America as much because we have football and other sports that we like more. Ah, well, math. I'm much more fun than math. I'm sure. And thank you, Mika. I've got more work to do on him still, and kind of I'm kind of putting it off. To be 100% honest. A little worried about the detailing on him, honestly. Cross hatching. Oh, thank you. There's 3 different colors in that, man. Yeah. That's 3 different colors to get that. There's a white, little black, a little bit of a white, and then this color. It's 646, which is hummus. Hummus color is what it's called. Um, I've done the sweat in one other painting before, and it added to it. It was Canal actually from Demon Slayers. Yeah, that's the first time I've done it. Yeah, this was the first one I did it on, and I like this one better so far. Actually, and then the second one I did it on was my where's she at? Okay. Where's my Ghost in the Shell? I'm looking for the painting because I did rain on it, and it's an interesting effect. Ah, the major. So there's like the water drops on her and stuff like that from the rain that I did. Um, right after September. I did her in September. But yeah, I also have the raindrops and stuff on this one where you can see. And these showed up so good on the shirts too. So the only thing that did not show up on the shirt as well is this yellow color like that. It's a little faded out white on my shirt in comparison to the actual color. But that's the only thing on the shirt that I see is different versus like the original painting. So it's kind of neat. Kind of cool. All right, so black again, maybe. Yeah. So I live in Las Vegas, right? I've told you guys know. And if you guys have ever played Grand Theft Auto is a lot like, I mean, Vegas is based off of Grand Theft Auto, I think, in real life. We went to the gas station this morning, like we do a lot of mornings, to take before I go. You know, we drop Crystal off for work and stuff. And the gas station guy at our gas station beside us told us yesterday that a guy stole a truck and drove it through their their car wash because he was trying to avoid the police, tore up their garage or their car wash thing, and then hit a car because he went the wrong direction and then over a thing and through the woods to grandma's house he goes and stuff. I mean, it's crazy. That's crazy. Somebody would steal a construction work truck just cuz. Like, I don't, yeah, just cuz. So, yeah, fun stuff, man. Living in Vegas is never dull. I saw part of it yesterday, but I only saw like a car on a curb and a tow truck coming to get it, right? And I didn't think anything of it. It just looked like somebody maybe had, you know, problems, pulled up on the curb to try to get it figured out, and then just needed a tow truck or whatever. But then this morning, the guy at the gas station told us, "Nope, man, this happened." Oh shit. Mika, I will try to figure out a way to like teach that, I guess. Ziggy, I need you to. There you go. Boom. Boom. I don't know. Um, so how's your Vox coming, Mika? I know you said you need a little bit longer, or to get it today, but how's it coming so far? Yeah, the sweat drops though on this just add another little layer of dimension to the painting. And it's a neat little trick, though. That's all it is. There we go. That looks cool now. I doubt it, Mika. You're good. You've got Mika. You need to have the confidence of not what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, so when I was in the army, years and years and years and years and years and years ago, one of my drill sergeants told me, and everybody in my basic training unit, that false motivation is better than no motivation. So that means literally means lying to yourself, right? To get yourself like pumped, motivated. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to kick ass, rah, right? And even if you're not motivated, if you start telling yourself, I'm good at this, I'm good at this, I can do this, I'm good at that, eventually your brain starts listening more, and you don't have to worry about like that negative thought of I might mess this up later, right? Don't think that. Just think you got this, because you've got this. You've got the skill, you've got the abilities, you got it. Yes, years and years ago, I was in the army for a little bit. Then I busted my ankle and I got out when I was in AIT. So I went to basic training. I went to AIT, started my school for my job in the military. And then they found out that then I found out I busted my ankle when I was in basic. And I got out of the army because my ankle was fucked up. And then after that, I built military vehicles for 15 years at a company in Anniston, Alabama, where I built army vehicles for 15 years. And that was a lot of fun, actually. So I built those for 15 years. I test drove them, I tested them, I fixed them, and did all that stuff. That was my day job for many moons. Until I left Alabama and moved out here. I worked there until then. And I enjoyed that job a lot. I just, life happened and I had to move out here. So, you know. But yeah, I built several different types of military vehicles while I did that. And that was fun. I come from a military family too. So like I lived in Germany for 5 years because my dad was in the military and we were stationed there. And then when we moved out New York when I was a little kid and lived there for a little bit, that was because my mom, after my dad got out of the army, my mom wanted to live close to her family. So we moved to New York to live near her family. And then I got sick and pneumonia all those times and stuff. So we moved down to Alabama. And then, like I said, I lived there for just ever. So, what up, Jester? I've had a weird life, cats. I've had a long, interesting life and done a lot of weird things in my lifetime. I've been a baker. I've baked cakes for about half a year. I did that, and I worked at a company that cleaned industrial filters, and I cleaned industrial filters and took apart the different stuff. What up, Jester? I worked at a grocery store, stocked groceries, worked in the meat department, cut meat, worked in the produce department, prepped produce and things like that for sale and stuff. So I've had a lot of jobs in my life and a lot of work, different things in my life. So Yes. Yep. Yep. Definitely not dull. And I've learned a lot of cool stuff over the years of doing things. Like that's why I'm good at mechanical work and stuff like that. Is because I worked at a company where I had to fix stuff all the time and learn how to fix things and do electrical work and yeah, all kinds of stuff like that. So I've been around doing stuff. You guys want to see a picture of a vehicle that I built at one point? I'll pull it up on the internet and show you. I used to build these. I used to build these vehicles. I built those vehicles. That one, not that one specifically, but same type of vehicle. Um, Started those when they first, these were new. I built a couple of these when they were first coming out. That's a European. This has got a big 30 millimeter cannon on it. This is a Striker ICV platform body, which means ICV is a troop carrier. So they gutted the troop carrier. They did a bunch of work on it. They cut the top off, and then they add this gun turret to it and change it up. That's like an ICV. It's another ICV. It's not sure what that one is. But yeah, I used to build these. Sort of. None of the vehicles that I built had tracks, so they were all wheeled vehicles. And then I built MRAP. Cougar. I built those. That's the MRAP. That was the first vehicle I ever built when I first started working at General Dynamics years and years ago. And then this is the other one. That's the six-wheeled version. So we built this one first, and then we built the 4x4 version afterwards. RG31 MRAP. I built these vehicles. I actually know that guy. Holy shit, that's Randy. Holy shit, I worked with this dude years ago. Um, Holy shit, that's amazing. This building, actually, this building here and this vehicle, I probably actually worked on this vehicle at some point in time. Like, I like seriously worked on this vehicle because I know that dude. I used to work with that guy. Him and I worked, started at about the same time at General Dynamics. And I don't know why it's green because they're all tan usually. And then this one is Flyer GMV Flyer 72. Then I built this thing. I built these for a while. Hi, Crystal. I was just showing off the different vehicles that I worked at. So we somehow I was talking about being in the army and stuff. So I was just showing off like the different troop vehicles and stuff that I built in years. And, oh, Crystal, I want to show you something real quick because this is where's it at? I know this guy. I know that dude. Like, actually know that guy. And then this building that he's working in right now, that building was called, it's 169 on the depot in Anderson Army Depot. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you guys that or not, but oh well. Yeah, I used to build these vehicles. So there's a good chance that I actually like put the windshield on or did the whole aerodynamic system in this or any of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, interesting. Wally is a tank. I've just done this as the tank though. Or I've just done Wally. But yeah, that's what I used to do. I did that for 15 years building those vehicles. And if you guys have ever seen the first Transformers movie, there's a giant vehicle that looks like one of those that I showed you a second ago, but it's got a big arm on it, and it was a Decepticon. That one is a company called Force Protection made that one, and Force Protection is now owned by General Dynamics, and yeah, so I built the smaller version, which was the Cougar of that. The one in the movie was a Buffalo, called a Buffalo. And the one in the movie, you see it going down the interstate at like real fast. There's no way in hell that that truck will ever go that fast. The most it can go is like 30 miles, 35 miles an hour, because of how big and heavy it is. But also that thing can take some punishment. So that's kind of cool. I never built those vehicles or got to ride in one, but they're pretty neat looking. So, yeah. Fun stuff, man. Rawr, Cougar. Yep, MRAP Cougar, RG31, Striker, GMV Flyer, and yeah. Lots of different vehicles. So, I don't know. I keep fucking up. All right, so now I've got to figure this out. I do remember the Cougar. I do remember that vehicle. Okay. All right. I've heard it has been. I need to. Um, oh, nice. I'm glad you're a Berserk fan. I just saw where you said it. So you put a. Hello, Karen. How you doing? I've heard it is really good. I need to watch it and stuff, or I need to read it. But I've got to go and get like the compendium, big book again because Crystal kind of wants to is kind of interested in this one too. So I kind of need to restart it so that me and her can kind of read it maybe. Because Guts has got, man, it's such a good story or like concept of everything. Like I just like it. And oh, and Mika for military vehicles and stuff like that, it was a great job. I enjoyed the job because I got to support and like help protect the troops of America from things and stuff like that. So I got to have people become home. I helped people come home. That's what I did. That's that's where my happiness of that was came from 100% was I helped people come home from a war situation. So, based on the fact of what I did in building those vehicles and stuff like that. So, I know that sounds like whatever, but it's 100% true. I got to help people come home from a bad situation. So, that's how I always looked at it. Because it's always war and all of that conflict and stuff like that is always bad and stuff. But uh, like I said, in my opinion, having people be able to come home from a bad situation and stuff like that is always a good thing. And the vehicles that I built helped people come home. Well, I mean, yes, I am a professional artist. This is what I do. So, and thank you for subbing. What other art fandom or what other fandoms do you like, Karen? I've done quite a bit of different art. So if yeah, you obviously like Berserk, but maybe there's something else that I've done recently that I could show you too. And yes, professional artist. Actually, I'm going to have to start saying that 'cause that's I am. You ever put a pop tart or butter on your pop tart? So freaking good. Damn it, Crystal. Give you Inosuke, Tengen, Obanai, Akaza, Guillaume, Zenetsu, Donut, Uradaki, Tanjiro, and Ayoke Annie, Kokoshibu, Saname, not an anime. Demon Nezuko, Kit Kat, Doma, Genya, Shinobu, Mitsuri, Transparent World Tanjiro, and Canal. And I also have 5 or so of these on this size. I just did Shinobu recently. I don't know where she went now. Where does she keep disappearing to? Oh, she's underneath everything. Over here, I think. No. I can't reach the other ones right there. Oh, nice. Akaza's pretty good. I still hate him for what he did to Rengoku, but like, yeah, I understand why people like that character. And his backstory is tragic and all. Yeah, I get it, but I still hate what he did to my boy Rengoku. Oh, and you can see my Demon Slayer stuff. I've not watched either Wicked 1 or 2, and I probably won't, to be honest with you, cats. And the reason I won't watch it is I don't... As much as I like The Wizard of Oz, I like The Wizard of Oz. I don't like anything else from The Wizard of Oz because none of it is real. It's all stuff that people have made up afterwards, and the real thing of The Wizard of Oz is not that. Like, what am I trying to say? If you read the Wizard of Oz book from back in the day, it's about how America, the author was making fun of America for being stupid, from changing from the silver standard of backing money to the gold standard of backing money. And that's what the whole book is about. So Wicked and all the other stuff makes no sense to me. So yeah, no, have not watched Wicked 1 or 2. See you later, Karen. Have a good one. Thank you. What's cool? The story of what the Wizard of Oz is about? Yeah, most people don't know that, but the whole Wizard of Oz book and stuff was the guy that wrote the Wizard of Oz was pissed off at America for swapping from gold or from silver to gold for our money. backing, and the whole yellow brick road is following the yellow brick road. Following the is a insult because gold doesn't hold a value like silver does. So weirdly enough, that's what that movie and TV or the books and stuff are about. So I don't understand the concept of wicked in that concept, if that makes sense. So I've never tried to even watch Wicked because all the stuff about it is just like people have never understood the book, is what that boiled down to. Is they don't understand the book of Wicked or of Wizard of Oz, and yeah. The courage. Okay, so Cowardly Lion, the Tin Man, and the Scarecrow are representations of American people in certain things. The courage to stand up for yourself and to fight and stand up for what people think of in America would be the Cowardly Lion's representation. The Tin Man not having a heart, but actually having a heart and feeling and stuff, is the American people and the government having a heart and having compassion. And then the Scarecrow being, the Cowardly Lion is getting the courage to stand up for what you believe in and what you think of, and finding that ability and courage. And what's her name is the representation of just everybody else in America too, in the books, I think, if I remember right. So yeah, but why'd you hate the first or the second one of Wicked? What made you not like the second Wicked over the first? I mean, because again, I don't know anything about the movie as much. Dude, get Ziggy, get. You're gonna have to go, dude. You keep doing stupid shit, and I don't know what Ziggy's deal is this morning, but that doesn't count. Actually. Okay, so 2 whites in this one. I don't know if I... Actually, we're not going to do that. It's just going to be 1 white, because even if I'm using this white, it's just to blend out the rest of everything. So, hello, Mitsuri. How are you doing? Thank you, Golden. Oh, just ridiculous. Dad's not paying attention. Welcome back, Mitsuri. Sleep with one eye open, huh, Mika? Sleep with one eye open so I can make sure I don't get my canvases stolen. You got a hell of a trip to get here, though. So, I think even if you flew out right now, I don't think you'd get here by tonight. Honestly, if I would you, I don't know how long the flight is from like wherever you would fly out of in India to Las Vegas, but I'm sure it's a fucking long flight, to be honest. Just this one for now and teleportation. How are you storing them? How are you storing them, Golden? So for me, I store mine this way, and that helps out. This helps out. This is the best way to kind of store them. Uh, Abracadabra. I don't know if that works. Hypnosis. Ooh, these are not the droids you seek. But it depends on how you store them. Pascas are very fickle in that I've learned. And I live in Las Vegas, so the heat here is high, um, and things dry out real quick. So I tend to try to keep them in one type thing. So storing them is part of it, and then yeah. I don't even know how many colors I'm on this one either. On to be 100% certain with you guys or right now, but there's quite a lot more than you would probably think. Oh, nice. Yeah, I did too for a little bit, but keeping them stored like laying down sort of is the best way I've done it. Yeah, Las Vegas is pretty nice. It's well, I mean, it's all right. It's not the greatest place in the world, but it's all right. And business trip out here, that's cool. She'd stay on the strip, or did she stay in off strip? Well, if it was for a business trip, it might have been probably on the strip to think about it. So, this is gonna be the fun part. don't brush it up. Don't use the brush. Use a pen tip if you can. The only reason I say don't use the brush tip is it tends to not give you the it's not going to give you what you're looking for. The clean line work anyway. I mean, it's not going to give you. Ruka, what up? How you doing? Hold you back. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm on the struggle bus right now because all of this black line work that I have to do on his hair and make it pretty looking. So I'm a little worried about that. But um, what is that? Okay. Well, good luck or good job on drawing yourself, and bad job on saying you're obsessed with your own ugly. Just because don't think that way. I've done two self portraits of myself, and I hate both of them. Well, no, that's a lie. One of them I like. One of them I think is horrible, but and Crystal even told me it doesn't look like me. So, um, yay. And then I did a kind of a has been hotel version of myself that I do actually like, but I'm making his hair way more busy, but it needs to be. All right, Keith, listen. Also, did I add pure white marker for Griffith's hair or just OG white? No, all white. His hair color has 4 colors. 4 colors. I can't use just the white background when I do art this way. Um, when I was doing spray paint and stuff, I could use just the white of the background, but everything that is got color on this painting or any of my other newer stuff that's not spray paint, it's all paint. The whole thing is paint. Yeah, so all of that is paint. Well, I'm sure I will. Your Vox painting? Yeah, I'm sure I will. I mean, I'm almost positive I will because the work you've showed me you've done so far is really good. So, but also, like I said, remember, have fucking confidence, have faith in yourself. Tell yourself, I'm a badass artist, and I know it. If you need to, I mean, it's like I said in the military. They told me, fake it till I make it. Well, fake it till you make it, and then that's 100% in the aspect of false motivation is better than no motivation. So I tell myself all the time, I'm really good. I'm really good. I'm really good. I need to and stuff. So I stop negative self talking to myself. So do the same, Mika. You got this. Kick ass. And that goes with everybody. Well, what do you need brownie points for? I'm just happy, Mika, in the case of you're expanding out into other like type art, not just one thing or anime or this or that. You're expanding out what you do. So you doing the has been work is really good in the aspect of that it gives you a different challenge in art style, gives you a different challenge in perspective and perception of what you're drawing and how to draw what you want. So I it's a kick-ass challenge in my opinion to do it these ways. For and especially for you guys that don't always tend to branch out in the arts stuff. It's really nice to see you guys like rising up to the challenge of doing uh the different work. I fucking think it's so awesome. And see, you were wrong. Um Anime is a really hard art style, okay? And it's a really hard uh thing to do. Anime is very difficult. It's got its own set of like not rules because nothing has rules art wise. There are art rules and things like that, but I don't believe in it, a lot of them because you can change them. Good example of that. Everyone and their brother tells me I'm wrong in the way I do my art. Except for like three of you that have showed up and be like, "Oh my god, I do art that way too." For the most part, though, I'm backwards. I'm heavily backwards in my art style because I do black line work like last. I do different things like that. So I'm always weird when it comes to stuff. But there's like certain what's the word I'm looking for? There's certain like art rules for anime that you don't have in other type uh things. But if you can do one, you can practice it into other things and change it up. So you doing like has been right now is really great because has been's a different type of art style than anime for sure. I still think it's very heavily Vivipop is very heavily based in not based influenced by a guy named John Vasquez. And if I ever get a chance to meet John Vasquez, I will wholeheartedly meet him. Thank you for the star, Emma. Uh-oh. Do you have your art style, Ruka? Because that's what you want, your art style, not anybody else's, not some random guy down the street, not even fucking my art style. You want your own art style. And yeah, cats, most people draw anime because it's the more popular kind of like genre of things, especially for most people, and it's very accessible to most people. Um, I was raised on comic books and things like that growing up. So for the most part, I was a comic book person. So a lot of my art style comes from a comic book background and then anime influenced on top of. So it's I am definitely a weird aspect when it comes to art styles. I have a good mashup. And thank you, Emma, again. Thank you for the star. I appreciate that. So yeah, the big thing is like art style is a signature. It's a fingerprint. It's you, right? You as an artist is your style. So if you can do anime, if you can do comic books or video game art or whatever type of art, but you do it in a way that is You instantly know the character, you instantly know the genre or who you're going for, but it looks enough like your other artwork that yeah. What am I trying to say? How am I trying to say this? No. Your art style should always be representation of you. I should be able to look at art that you do, and no matter what the subject is, kind of know, okay, well, so and so did that, or that looks just like so and so's artwork. Cats, for a good example, come to the channel with a different one of her accounts, but the her the fuck is what I'm looking for. Her profile picture was her art, and I knew exactly whose art that was as soon as I saw the profile picture. No, there's lots of people who can't draw hands. I'm pretty decent at it. I'm not great, but hands are fucking hard. 100% hands are fucking they're hard. And cats, there is no reason in any shape, form, or fashion that you need to fit in with anybody but you. Okay? Always fit in with you and you alone. You've got to make you happy first. Okay? So don't try to fit in with anybody. People will like you for you, and if they don't like you for you, then they're not the right people for you. Okay? So don't try to fit in with anybody. Don't just do you, cats. So if you don't want to draw anime, don't draw anime. If they only want to draw anime, then that means they're limited in their thinking too. And that they'll not ever be anything but limited in that thinking. Because they won't grow out. Have you not? That's why you guys noticed when I do art, every time I do art, it's different. Uh, it's different. All of my arts are how am I trying to say this? All of my art is my art, but I try to do. That's why I always try to do different things. Like if I'm doing cute stuff, then I want to do something creepy. If I do something creepy, then I want to do something cute. Um, I don't know. That's why I keep up with what I do and change up what I do so often is because that way I don't get stuck in one thing, right? Your art style gave you away. It did. It straight up did. Cats, I knew. It's like your fingerprints. Once you develop that style for yourself, your own unique style, having a style and being able to copy other people's art and copy other people's art styles is a really good thing, right? The flip side of that is I hope when people see this, they're like, "Oh man, that's Keith. That's a Keith Wall art piece," kind of thing. Um, and I try to make sure that at the end of the day, yes, this is my so like creepy. So this is the reference, right? Let me shut this light off real quick. Well, let me turn this light back on real quick. So, reference painting. You can tell it's Griffith and you can tell it's Guts. However, at the end of the day, my art versus their art. Creepy tat clown. Yes, mine is always more bolded because I add a Western comic book feel to them, like an American Western comic book feel to all of my art. Because for me, comic books are one of the things that like influenced the shit out of me growing up because I read a lots of comics in my lifetime. So I'm a big comic book person. I love some Spider-Man and stuff like that. So 100% do I like comic book stuff, and comic book art is like one of my favorite things to look at. Even more so than like some anime art. And that's not saying like all anime art is bad, or I don't like any anime art. Um, I tend to art more in a Western style, but mixed in with anime influences. So I'm kind of a weird mix in that aspect. I don't judge you at all. No, not at all. Am I, seriously, cats? I'm like the only person. I can't be the only person doing this, to be honest with you. I mean, I might be, but shit, I wouldn't think that I was the only person. Let me go grab something real quick. I'm starting to become your comfort YouTuber. Well, all right. I'll take that. I've heard from a lot of you guys that you guys like my voice. It's soothing. It's weirdly ASMR, and a bunch of stuff like that. So I'll take it. You know, if you guys like, I'm glad that you guys are fans and like me and all. Because at the end of the day, I need you guys to like me too. Not I don't need you to like me, but I want you to like me. So where are you from, Rukia? I saw one of your shorts of something like of somewhere where you were, but I didn't recognize anything from the little clip of like where you're from, because like people are from all around the world in my channel. We have people from Israel, Taiwan, India, Israel, Germany, Norway, Poland. These are just the ones that I keep out of that pop out. There's a couple Australian people that follow me, which is always interesting. There was somebody else in here earlier, Mika from India too, by the way. Good to have realistic versus animated. Oh, you're from India too. All right. Well, we have 3 people from India. Yes, cats. I'm from Antarctica originally. Um, you too. Mika's also from India. And then there was somebody else earlier this morning at the start of the live that was also from India. So that's neat. That's so cool, actually. The last time a while back, I had looked at my metrics to see where people were from or where like people were watching my channel. And there was 2 different places from India that people watched my channel and stuff. And I thought that was kind of neat because, you know, I'm just this weird American. So at least I feel like I'm a weird American. I probably am weird in comparison to other Americans anyway. So who else called me their YouTube dad a while back? Was it Cosmic? No, Cosmic is Haru's dad or whatever. I don't know what that dynamic of weirdness is. Hi, Soph. How are you doing? So the only Indian YouTubers I've seen, honestly, are the loud guys. By the way, it's 2 of you now. Uh, Hi, Dragon Cloud. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm pretty good. Pretty good. I don't have anything from high school. Fuck. No, I do not have Reese Grammary yet. I've not painted her yet. I've not painted anyone from that anime manga. Too fan servicey, somewhat, but I want to do it. I know how bad fan service that anime is. I don't want people to be like, oh, you're just doing big titty girls, anime girls. So, and also I'm really bad because even like the fan service girl for, you know, of Demon Slayer is Mitsuri, and this is what I did for Mitsuri. I made her fucking angry, and I made her cute. So I would do the same thing with Reese Grammary if I actually got to it. JoJo's Circus. Yeah, maybe at some point. I've been told my art style is a lot like that show, so maybe. Yeah, I've been told quite a bit that my art style favors JoJo's art style, so I might have to do some JoJo stuff at some point anyway. Who would yeah, who would I do though? Or who would be the first person you guys want to see me draw if I drew JoJo? Also, after lunch, I'm gonna do a 5x7 of some kind. So if you guys have any ideas on like who I should paint on a 5x7, let me know for after lunch. Because I have to do a 5th painting this week. So I have to do 5 paintings a week, everybody. So keep me on track. Um, Jonathan. All right, screenshot. Chef. Ayane, Ayane. Who is that? No. Absolutely, cats. 100%. You watch that. Enjoy the shit out of it too. I'm gonna start that this weekend, cats. I'm starting Amazing Digital Circus this weekend, so I will start it this weekend and watch it because I need to know what the fuck I'm missing since you guys tell me all the time it's so good. And a couple of the clips I've seen, it does look good. The fact that it took it over a year for them to finish the show is what pisses me off about Amazing Digital Circus. And that mostly pisses me off that Glitch won't give them the money that they need to do Amazing Digital Circus. And that's where my problem with it is like you're purposely not you're purposely not. What do I need to finish this now? I'm trying to think. I need something. Aha, that's it. No, I don't like Davis. I do not like Griffith. Uh, hell yeah, have fun. Bye. Kasushi. I don't know who that is. And thank you, Dragon Cloud. I appreciate that. Bye, Ruka. Have a good one. I have lots of Poscas, but also it's grabby. And if you can't afford Poscas, Dragon, go online, look up this brand. Here, I'll write it down. Well, maybe I'll write it down. I can't join the damn live this way. Still, there we go. Finally, okay. Guanga brand. I just figured Ruka was like from the what's the show? I can't remember the name of the anime I'm talking about. Bleach. Rukia from Bleach. That's who I assumed the name came from. But Dragon, use the brand Guana. You can get a 120 pack for like $50 off of Amazon, and it's if you can in your country anyway, get them. I recommend wholeheartedly getting these. And then Grabby is a pretty decent brand too. I'm not a fan of them as a whole, but they are pretty good. Oh, nice. I've done Death Note, but it's been a while. 3 a.m. What time? So it is. Shit, you got a little while before it comes out then, don't you? Because it's only 11:30 p.m. there. So. Well, Dragon, I've been since 2015. I've been doing art since 2014, sorry, 2014. And I paint every day, I draw every day, I do stuff every day. How did I know what time it is? Because Mika is in there, and you guys are 12 and a half hours ahead of me in India. And Cats is 15 hours ahead of me. So I try to keep track of where you guys are in the world compared to where I am, so that I know if like one day I'm live and you guys aren't here. I know it's because it's 6 o'clock in the morning for you, or it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm that kind of stuff. Like yeah. So I remember because you guys are all in different time zones and shit, and I'm out here in the weirdness of America. So people here in America that follow me, they're all 3 or 4 hours ahead of me usually. So I do not have Ruka was. Oh, okay. I just figured 1 p.m. for you. Not bad. You're only 2 hours ahead of me then. Or 3 hours. Yeah. Oh, tattoo. Oh, nice. Houston. My brother used to live out there in Houston, actually. Been out there a couple times. Yes, Kat, you are the furthest, I think. I do not have either of those two, Chief. Hello, Jessica. Wait, Jessica, Poodle Doodle. I think you are the furthest, Cats. And Dragon Clouds. Houston's nice, man. My brother lived out there for like 6 years, so or a couple years. He was the Houston Texans security guy for out there. So like he was the one that did all of the security stuff for the Texans in for the stadium. Like he's the one that hired all of the whatever the fuck the yellow people, yellow jacket people that are security at the football games. That was my brother's job. He was the one that was in charge of all of those people. For years, actually. For a couple years, actually. The light went out in your place? Yep, Poodle Doodle. I do not have either of those two people. Those are Naruto people, right? Are you asking about Naruto people? I have 4 Naruto. Naruto and Hinata, Kakashi, Pain, and Sage Mode near Naruto. I'm gonna draw. Yep, Poodle Doodle. Oh, speaking of Poodle Doodles, Haru made me do a shark recently. And I have to ask you guys what you think. I don't know who Lucia or Sun who either of those are right offhand. So no, I don't have those two. Please stop asking. I do not have those people. Oh, and Ruka, here's my 5-minute sketch for Rengoku, actually. Please stop asking me that question. I do not know. You know what the funniest thing is, though, cats? You are the furthest person away if you were to fly that way. But if I were to fly from Las Vegas to Tokyo to Taiwan, it would be a lot quicker of a flight than if I were to fly to like Atlanta, then Europe, and go all the way across the planet. So, hmm. What? Why are they legends? Why are they legends? Because of the poodle, the poodle doodle, and the shark you guys made me draw. I'll agree because like I don't draw animals. I don't like drawing animals. For the most part, and you guys made me draw two different animals. So I also drew a cat the other day for the first time. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, here. So in the sketch fault or the sketch request, where are we at? So we did Springtrap from Five Nights at Freddy's. Yami from I can't remember who this was. Mika, who is this Yami from? Lihu from Genshin Impact. Chibi Rengoku, the cat from Demon Slayer. Hell yeah, draw guts. Hello, Doma. How you doing? Inosuke. The Mad Hatter. Sans from Undertale. Hey, Pumney. Giyu. Saname. The Lucky Charms guy. Oh yeah, you like the Mad Hatter? Where's he at? Let me find him back. Yeah, there you go. 5 minutes was not easy for him. Awesome. I understand, Rukia. Yeah, there's your poodle doodle. You guys are so mean for making me draw a damn poodle. Goku, also for Mika from, I can't remember the name of the anime again. Osmodius. Iraka. Puso. Kokoshibu. Which this was 8 minutes because Puso didn't take me that long. There's Gojo. Black and White Pomni. Also from Mika Nakamura. That's where the Sketch Vault showcase just came from. The Lich. Mirako-chan. This was Marcella's. Deku for 5 minutes. Wasn't bad. Potato Bluey. Potato Bluey. The 5-minute Rengoku sketch, which is really good in comparison. And then the shark, because Haru hates me and is mean. Not really. Yeah, not really, but kind of. Because you guys made me, I can paint a shark. Or draw a shark. I just bought Alice in Wonderland vintage coloring book from Dollar Tree. It looks like it should be Hot Topic for 50. Nice. Years ago, I got hacked also on Instagram, and I don't like Instagram Dragon. I don't like Facebook either anymore. Both those places have hurt my feelings a lot. So tattoo artist, huh, though? That's awesome. What is the worst tattoo that you've done as an artist? Like somebody coming up to you and be like, I want this on my body. And you're like, I think that'd be stupid. And you're trying to tell them not to do it. Who? Cosmetic work, like touch-up stuff, or like what do you mean? I have no idea who that is. Oh, cool. Like, oh, that's awesome. That's actually harder to do, isn't it? As a general rule of thumb, like fixing a tattoo is usually, in my opinion, I would think is harder to mess with. I've got a friend in Tennessee. She's just started her apprenticeship in tattooing a while back, so I think that's so cool. I'm never going to tattoo, but I think people who can tattoo are great. Nice. Oh, I bet. Nice. That's awesome. Flex showing up. I kind of think it's cool that this community is helping bring new people together with other people and you know all that. I just think that's so cool. Like I don't it's beyond my wildest dreams how awesome that this channel has grown to help other people out in stuff. I just think it's so cool. Oh, rest in Ozzy. Dragon Clouds, you're a Ozzy Osbourne fan? I just saw on your video. Took your... So this is done in spray paint. Yeah, spray paint. I did this the day he died. So I did this the day he died. Wow out loud. I like that. That's awesome. Wow out loud. Yeah, spray paint. So it's what I got into art originally, was doing it in spray paint, doing spray paint art. So, all right. So, spray paint can. So, one of my tattoos is a spray paint can. Can I ask a question, Mika? Are you staying up all night because it's so hot in the daytime, you sleep during the day kind of thing? Because, like, I know it's fucking hot out there. And you guys have humidity depending on where you are in India, right? Like India has more humidity than like northern India, right? I would assume because water near the water and stuff. But yeah, so how long you been tattooing, Dragon? That's not right. No, it's not gonna work. Oh, cool. Oh, first all nighter of the year. Okay. I'm not sure if Crystal's in here right now. In fact, I don't think she is. I think it's yeah. She's got a meeting she's getting ready for. Um, I used to get known for doing art. Oh, that's cool. I'm drawing Guts, and that man has a big chest. Yeah, yeah, he does. Guts is a large human being, though. I mean, in comparison to comic book characters, Guts is a giant fucking guy. Yeah, that'll do it every time. Yeah, that'll mess you up every time. Um, so I don't know how many markers it is yet, but that's the marker count. If anybody is paying curious at home. Actually, I got to fix one more thing before I say it's done because So I was thinking about this yesterday, or last night actually. So Crystal and I have started watching Xena again. Crystal's watched it a bunch of times. I'm just now like rewatching it and realizing that I didn't watch a lot of it when it first came out. Um, so I might paint something Xena at some point. Do you guys know who Xena is? Are you guys fans of Xena? Do you not know who Xena is? And if you don't, you should totally check out Xena. Especially some of you guys that are in like the LBGT stuff community, because Xena was very like consciously good about the LBGT stuff in the 90s and like the late 90s when it really wasn't acceptable as much. So it's kind of a neat concept. We watched an episode the other day that had a drag queen on there that won a beauty contest, and I thought it was fucking great. Uh, I don't know. So, uh, hi, Todor. I know you can't hear me. Let me say hi. Zelda. Watch out for Doma Dragon. He likes to eat girls. If you've ever watched Demon Slayer. On Cog, thank you. I do the same thing. I don't know how I'm live yet. Uh, Start over. Try a different one, or try a different base reference. You know. Is there a way you can send me? Are you talking to Doma? Yes. All right, so let's count. Guesses on marker count for anybody? A 150. That's a lot. Well, it's this many, so not 150, but 56. Wow. All high. Oh, very, very close, cats. Still high, but very close. What up, Karen? Finished. Very close, but still a little high, cats. Ooh, getting closer. Getting closer, cats. Yes, I just finished it, so oh, you're so close, so close, so close, so close, cats. Dun da da da. Dun da da da. Cat's got it. 33 markers. This is 9 by 12, right? 12. 9. Yes. $112th painting too. Draw Jonathan. Jonathan who, Ruka? Oh, from JoJo's Circus, right? Bizarre Circus. But I like this. That that makes me really happy. Where's my little guts? Where's my little guts? Sorry, I'm looking for a specific canvas right this second. Jonathan Joestar. Um, Sorry, I'm just trying to reread what was going on. How do I get... Shading. Yeah, shading and highlights is what, like Kat said. Thank you. What up, Asher? Hi, Soph. If you get a chance, Dragon, look up Jordan Persagati. Persagati. I can't ever say his last name. He's an Australian YouTuber, I think, and he'll take coloring books and then redraw them in scary ways and recolor it in scary ways. Hi, Dominic. Hi, Soph. How are you doing? What do you guys think, though? Guts and Griffith are done. Thank you, Cats. Never get a phone from in Austin. Yeah, well, you can, Ma. Oh yes, and also Guts from April of last year. So April of last year now. You know, I just saw that. But I also saw that he's not from the astral world. He's both. Because he died. Because his. I need you to stop. I need you to stop now, okay? I need you to chill, Ziggy. You gotta stop pulling on me when you want to do that. You can't do that all the time, okay? Yeah, I read that Guts is from the astral world. Sorry, guys, my phone is all messed up right now. That he's part astral world, part physical humanity because he was born of a dead woman. So. Thank you, Tordo. Thank you. Ziggy. Ziggy attacks everybody. Oh, well, he's peeing, so you don't need to see it. A tornado in a box. Here. Now we can play. Now we can play. Now we can play. You thought I was 24? No, I'm 41. I'm 41. So. You guys hear him? You hear him growling? You thought I was 30? Nope, I'm 41. So, can somebody tell Tordo that this is Ziggy's name and sign language wise? So, because my puppy's deaf, we taught him sign language. We made our own sign language, but we taught his thing. Well, that's cool, 20. What are you doing over there, dog? Yes, that's Ziggy's name. Hang Loose is Ziggy's name. Like. And then, so, Ziggy, sit. Ziggy, sit. Ziggy, down, lay. Lay down. He doesn't want to listen sometimes, but. And then. Watch. Sit. Go. Your sister's dog has a friend named Ziggy too? That's awesome. So yeah, Ziggy tags, guys. He's being extra. Thank you, cats. Yep, Ziggy. So Ziggy is like Hang Loose sign is for Ziggy's name. Ziggy sit. Ziggy lay. It's wait or wait. Ziggy wait, and then good boy. Ziggy is Ziggy good boy. So, yeah, that's our puppy. And he's a goofy guy. He's a goofy dog. So here's. I gotta show him your eyes. I gotta show him your eyes. Look. See? That's why his name's Ziggy too. Is because his eyes are two different colors. He's got one blue eye, and then this one's half blue, half normal dog dark color. So. Yeah. That's how we had to train Ziggy. So he listens and all. So like, here you go. So sit. Really? You're not? Oh, guys, here's Sunny. That's Sunny. He's unimpressed. But that's our cat, Sunny. Oh no. So what up, Crow? How you doing? Not heliochromia. He's got what's called Merle. It's a dog thing. It's a gene that gives them like the spots, and it also makes their eyes blue. And in his case, it made him deaf. Also. So here's him chilling. Getting some pets and loves. Yeah, buddy. It's my buddy. Yeah, we have two cats. We have Sunny and Buddy. And they're brothers, and they're 6 years old. Buddy hides all the time. Sunny is our fat boy. This is our fat boy. This is a fat boy son. And it's Sonny, Sunny. Sunny's got the lighter color like Buddy, or like Ziggy does. And then Buddy is more orange. So yeah, that's the difference. They're brothers and they're from the same litter and everything, but Sunny came out this kind of color, more like Sunny, or more like Ziggy's fur, and Buddy is all orange. Yeah, so Buddy is an all orange cat. Well, I hope you get one. Goofy dog. He's very happy right now. He's just getting his pets and his cuddles. What is up with your eye over there? Huh? So. Come on, Ziggy. There we go. So Ziggy tax and all. He likes to sit up here a lot when I'm arting, but he also takes up all of the chair when I'm drawing and stuff. So it's a nightmare. You really want a ginger cat? Oh, cool. So Sunny is Rocco is kind of like Sunny then. Sunny is our fat cat. He's like 20 pounds. Yeah, he's like 20 pounds. And then Buddy is like a normal cat. Ziggy kind of looks like me. Or let's see if I can find Buddy real quick to show you him. Oh, here he is. This is Buddy. See how orange Buddy is? See you later, Karen. That's Buddy. Yeah, so that's Buddy. He's much oranger. He's much orange, much more ginger kitten. And he's just smaller. He's just a small, normal-sized cat, where Buddy is like gargantuan in comparison to Buddy. Where is that fat? Where's Fat Boy? Oh, here's Fat Boy. So, Fat Boy. Fat Boy. Yeah, Fat Boy. Come here, Fat Boy. Come on. Come on, Fat Boy. Sunny. Okay. So Sonny is not going to come up here because Ziggy. Um, so here, there you go. He hates it. Um, well, he's my dog, so he should look like me, I guess. He's always with me and stuff. So, but yeah, so Guts and Griffith are done and in the books. So, also, by the way, this is the first time I've ever painted Guts in color. I've done two other Guts paintings, but both of them were all in black and white, and then that one's in just black and white. So, well, I'll take it. I'm glad that it kind of looks like me then. Uh, so, um, oh yeah, I've shown my art desk. It's a mess. So all of my markers are stored here. My grabbies stay here. This Wally is mine, so he stays there. These are extra markers that I don't have a spot for to put in. I have my blacks and whites and some other color stuff right here. I keep my canvases and all of that extra, like new canvases, my magnet canvases. I have art there, other random supplies. My art there. These is all going to the convention. I've got my scanner and printer here. A bunch of art just laying around because it's I've been showing it to you guys. So and then behind my desk is a wall of spray paint and other stuff, and then my chair and all. My desk is messy, but it's a working chaos of it. So, and then like so yep. Yeah, this is my living room, and then or in our living room, and then my work desk. Also, like a box of canvases that I have. My whiteboard with a bunch of random stuff on it. So I did that one for cats a while back. There's Rama, a bunch of magnets that I did. Gert and Lady from Devil May Cry. The big nifty I got signed. That Matthew Lillard is signed. Yeah. Where? Missouri. Missouri somewhere. Missouri. And Missouri. So, my sketchbooks and stuff like that. All my little Demon Slayer. All of these are going in the Jeep soon. So, like the little Nezuko, she was in the Jeep. The Rengoku was in the Jeep. And Zenitsu was in the Jeep. So, these three were in the Jeep. All of these are going to be in the Jeep soon. So, yeah. And then we got the big ones, and these are going to stay on the desk. And then Lord Inosuke with our little duck. It's a little ghost duck from Dutch Brothers. So, Lonely Ghost. We have another one of these in the Jeep. My Rengoku cup. Puzzle box from Hellraiser that I made. Ooh, this one's cool. Who likes Mario Brothers? Do, 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 do. Well, they're brothers. Yeah, they're brothers. They got to be together. I know they don't like each other, or Saname doesn't like him, but they're brothers. They got to be together. I put Obanai and Mitsuri together, but it looks like they're beside Majiro, Kanao, and Shinobu. Put Giyu all the way over by himself. You know, I have another Giyu right there. So, but yeah. And then like Puzzle Box from Mario Brothers. I made this. And then I made this. This one took me 15 hours. Oh, Mika, if you're in here, you're probably not. I think you asked me what the most time I spent on a small piece was, and I would consider this being a small piece. It took me 15 hours to do this. This took me 15 hours. So, yeah, that took me 15 hours. That took me not. So, but yeah. On that note, guys, I've got to go, and I'm gonna go pick up Crystal for lunch. And after lunch, I'm gonna draw something different. I don't know what yet. I got to do something because I have to do 5 paintings a week. I mean, here, Mika. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. So I apologize. Hit the wrong button. Yeah. So 6 canvases to make this. It took me 6 canvases, and so this side, and this side match, this side and this side match, this side and this side match, sort of. And this took me 15 hours of work altogether. I did each of the canvases individually, and then I glued them together and put them together, and then I added the chain and stuff like that for texture feel on the sides. So 15 hours of work for that. Oh, you want me to do? I have to get some more canvases, like 4x4 canvases, before I can do anything like that. But what would you guys want me to make like that? One of the things I was thinking about doing is so like I've been good, sports. So like Bulbasaur is a 4x4 canvas. I could do like a whole bunch of these and then glue them together or put them all together and make a like a Pokemon totem box or something like that. Maybe, or you know, things like that. So yeah. Oh, here you go. Sports. Sorry, wrong button. Oh, who are you gonna go see? What kind of rock show? What band? Tengen and Rengoku next to each other. That's actually good because they're the retired Hashuras. Well, retired. Godsmack, huh? You know what? I was never a fan of Godsmack. Really. Yeah, I was really never a fan of Godsmack. I don't know why either. They were good and everything. I wasn't a fan of them. So yeah, retired from life. You're right. That's why he's donut. But yeah, I mean, I could do a lot of different things with this. So like, I did this last January actually, and it. Oh, an actual rock show, like rock. Okay. That's a whole different show. I was thinking you were talking about like a rock band, like rock concert type stuff, like music, and then you're talking about actual like rocks. That's neat. Like geodes and all that kind of stuff. That's cool. So, but on that note, guys, though, I do have to sign off. Uh, and all, but here is the finished painting. I'm stupidly happy with this one, by the way. Um, and on that note, though, guys, oh, Dwayne, sorry, I'm about to sign off, Dwayne. After lunch, though, I will be back with something. If you guys have any ideas, like post it, comment it in the community, and let me know. Hi, Steffi. Oh, that's cool. Hi, Steffi. Bye. I gotta go. And see you later, Dwayne and guys. Today's art though. Art versus artist. Have you guys seen those challenges? The art versus artists, or like you'll take a pic, like you look at my face, and then you look at the paintings that you do, and stuff. Maybe I should do that again. I was talking to Crystal about that yesterday. Um, so oddly and weirdly, men who paint or draw men tend to put their face in the characters that they draw, and women who draw female characters tend to put their face in female characters that they draw. So when you look at an artist and then you look at their art, sometimes you see their facial features in it. If you look at my art, you don't see my facial features in it because I don't ever use me as an example. So, oh yeah, do you want? Let me explain that real quick. So there's usually the art versus artist challenges, right? Meaning you take a picture of your face and you do your portraits around your face, and the whole concept of that is animators, artists, and other people like that for years used their own faces and their own like gestures. Like if I had to draw a picture of somebody like standing like this, I would take a picture of myself and then I would draw the figure drawing of that and then put the character over it. So you're using yourself as the model. It's the same concept as if I was like expression wise of this and I needed to put on something, I would take that picture and then I would draw my face in it. So that's what it is. Okay, I posted what I can draw. Okay, I'll look at it. Um, Somebody was telling me JoJo's Bizarre Circus and stuff too. So I don't know. It's gonna be a 5x7 because I got to finish it today. I have to do 5 a week for the rest of the year. I have to do 5 paintings a week for the rest of the year. So, but anyway, on that note, guys, can you draw AJ Brown? No, no. I will not draw AJ Brown or anything to do with the Patriots. You would have to pay me a lot of money to paint anything from the Patriots. I am a Buffalo Bills fan through and through and hate the Patriots. Parrot, please. TFC. A lot more than that. I hate the Patriots, man. I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. Go Bills. Josh Allen. Go Bills. Buffalo Bills. I'm 100% a Bills fan. 100%. 100% a Bills fan. And if you don't know, go Bills. Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills. This year probably because we fired our head coach. We got a dipshit offensive coordinator that shouldn't be a head coach as our head coach. The only thing we've got going for us is we've got Josh Allen and you've got Drake May. Drake May sucks. That's the big difference. Drake May is not the great white hope of the Patriots football team like everybody tries to make him out to be. So, You guys may be better than us this year because we screwed up and fired our head coach because our owner's an idiot. So. And that means what, Jonathan? That means what? Josh Allen didn't even win. Yeah, they do this year. Ever since we lost Stephon Diggs, and then you guys had him on your team, and he sucked. Yeah, that's true. Not ever. He's not the best receiver ever. Andre Reed, Eric Moulds, fucking Thurman Thomas was a better receiver at one point in time probably than Diggs is. But yeah. Draw parrot. Post it in my community, Doma, so I know who we're looking or we're talking about. AJ Brown's a shithead. No, definitely not. Drake May is a joke. The only reason Drake May was anything good was because he had Stephon Diggs to go, fuck it, throw it up. He's there. This year, Drake May will not be that good. Sorry. So, and since when? What day? Jonathan, let me know what defense has locked down Josh Allen on the Patriots, period, in the last 6 years. 6 years. Yeah. Anyway, on that note, guys, I gotta go. Have a good one. And the Patriots still suck. I don't care. But bye, guys. Have a good one. Go Bills.